Online functions, as always, no. You know, it's been a while since I last saw this. Let's take a look at this intro once again. So I was asked beforehand how much of the original story do I remember. Well, I know he door and becomes a dies. I was going to start this earlier tonight. I was actually going to start around like 9 p.m. It was 10:05 when I started. I was going to start this earlier, but then I didn't know that tonight was the presidential debate. Tonight was Trump versus Harris for the debate. I watched that to laugh. I watched that for meme material. I didn't finish. I watched the first hour of the debate, and then they went on to a commercial break, so now I'm here doing this. I'll watch the remaining later on. Keep in mind, I'm in Canada, so I can't vote anyways. Oh, I remember him. We're gonna focus on her. Okay, watching that again, I didn't really get much out of it. Alright, so it has been a while since I last played this game. If I'm not mistaken, the last time I played this game was like May 22nd. That's when I finished the game. And then the DLC came out today. The downloadable content episode Aigis, The Answer, is now available. To play, select change episode from the title screen. You know, I was told The Answer the other day. I'm like, what the hell does that mean? Episode Aigis, The Answer. I didn't know that. You know, I downloaded the DLC literally earlier today. I had 3 months to purchase and download the DLC, and I literally did it earlier today. The day that I'm playing this. So that tells you how I was with school. Alright, so I need to choose change episode. Aww. Koromaru looking so sad. Now that's what hits me. wait a second. I noticed she looks like she had a different persona there. I wonder what'll happen if you bought this game and the DLC and you haven't played the game yet. Are you able to start the DLC, or does the game require you to play the full game first? Ooh, look at this. So yes, it has been a while since I last played this game. You are, but they'll tell you to finish the game first. Okay, before I start, let me catch you guys up for those who don't know, because it's been a while since I last played this. A couple of updates, couple of significant things that happened in my life. Let me tell you the top 3 most significant things that happened, from least important to most important. You know, the least impactful. So starting off, I passed the exam. Remember when I played this game and I left for a little bit to study? Well, yeah, I passed that. Yippee. That exam that's been plaguing my life for like 5 years, and that I failed 2 times. Yeah, I finally passed that. And then, since the last time I played, my sister got married. And by extension, also my uncle came over to attend the wedding. Alright, the most significant thing that happened since the last time I played, I finally got a new PC. It's been like 10 years in the making. I finally got a new PC. You can see the quality difference of me playing this game here, right now. A portion of your existing save data can be carried over when starting. By carrying over save data, you'll be able to use any costumes you've previously attained, those battle panties, as well as your Persona Compendium. Note that your Persona Compendium data won't be able to be used on the highest difficulty, Heartless. Yeah, let's face it, I'm not doing that anyways. Furthermore, you will not be able to carry over save data later or redo the carryover using a different save data. What? Not be able to carry other save data later or redo the carryover using a different save? Does that mean I'm screwed if I make a wrong decision? I can't undo it? Save data cannot be carried over from the network slot. If you wish to carry over this data, please save it to a regular slot. I don't think I have anything there anyways. No, you can't reload an existing save data. Carry over save data, I suppose. Do I start new game, or what do I carry over? If it's a new game, I got nothing to carry over. Clear data? Sure. Starting a new game with save data carried over. Cool. Can I just... We know I'm bad at this game. Can I just have an easy time playing this? Your party auto-revives after defeat. What did I play on before? Low stress combat. Your choice of difficulty will not affect the story and can be changed. Your choice of difficulty will not affect the story and can be changed at any time, excluding Heartless. So they're saying if you chose Peaceful, yo ass can't choose Heartless. You suck too hard, we're not even gonna give you that option. I just want to know the story. Should I go with Peaceful? Your party auto-revives after defeat. Man, I remember some enemies before were pretty tough too. I'm gonna go with Peaceful. Screw y'all, I'm going for Peaceful. I just want the story. Velvet Bookmark. Costumes. The following DLC has been detected. Blank. Velvet costume and background music set. Velvet outfit times 8. Following DLC has been detected. Persona 4G EX. Okay. Episode Aigis, the answer. Set for blah blah blah. Cool. Can I play the game yet? Purchase DLC costumes can be accessed. Okay.
This ordeal, it may be that we brought it upon ourselves.
Dude really dipped because he doesn't want to be spoiled. Damn, that ass shot! Oh, damn!
Exists is not a guarantee that all will have access to it. It's something so obvious, and yet we did not understand it. There was little we did understand. We didn't know how to use the key to unlock our future.
Ain't no way my family told me to go make food for our dad just as I started playing this. Before everything changed, March 31st, 2010, 1:30 p.m.
Hello? Hey, Yukari-chan? It's me. Are you coming today? Oh, didn't you see the message I left on the board? I have cram school today. I know, but I already left my stuff at the dorm, so there's no need for me to be there in person, right? I suppose not, but are you sure? Yeah, I'm sure. Oh, sorry, break's almost over. I gotta go. Tell everyone I said hi, okay? Yukari-chan's not coming after all.
I wonder exactly how long this takes place afterwards.
Said he'd be training at the gym, so
I don't remember the date when our character died.
Man, what is up with those two? This is the last day we have before the dorm closes down. With all our memories of this place, you'd think they want to see it off together, you know?
Closes down?
It is what it is. Everyone deals with things in their own way. It's up to each of us to choose our own path from here. We can't deny them that.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Besides, I can hardly blame them. Things have only been getting busier. If I didn't have to reclaim these, I may not have made it here myself.
Guess it's finally time to say goodbye to our evokers. Kinda bums me out, but it's not like we got a use for them anymore. Let's see, 2, 4... Oh wait, how many are there supposed to be?
I guess.
I believe this is all of them.
Huh? You had one too, Aigis-san?
That's right. You had his for safekeeping.
I guess that makes sense. For a moment I was about to ask, why does she need one?
Let's not get all down in the dumps about it. I don't think he would have wanted to see us like this.
Again, avoiding saying the main character's name.
Sorry. You're right. We've already said our goodbyes. It's just... I can't help wondering... why? There didn't seem to be anything wrong with him. It just looked like he fell asleep. Didn't it?
That's what I thought!
He must have used up the rest of his power to protect us at the final battle.
I thought he was just falling asleep.
I don't think it's worth speculating on the reasons. The one thing I feel certain of is that he wouldn't have blamed any of us for what happened.
Well, he wouldn't have really cared, now
Sean's
would
got that
he?
right. You know, I'm glad to see you're still hanging in there, Aigis. It really seemed like you cared about him more than anything in the world.
I'm somewhat surprised as well. It's possible I won't feel the full impact until I'm settled back in at the lab tomorrow.
Huh? The lab? Are you planning on commuting from there next semester?
Oh, no,
Aigis is returning to the lab for good. She won't be enrolling as a third year.
Well, seriously? Why? It's been fine this whole time, hasn't it?
The decision was mine. I'm sorry I didn't mention it sooner. I enjoy being with you all, but it's time for me to find my own way of life. Oh, but don't worry. You can come visit me whenever you wish.
Aigis.
Think of it as a new beginning for her. Anyway, we seem to have gotten off track, but I didn't mean for this to be a sad occasion. I've ordered top quality sushi for us all. The same as last time, actually. We may not have the full team with us, but let's have a nice dinner here tonight.
Oh, that would be great.
Oh my god.
Top quality? I mean, no objections here. You'll join in too, right, Aigis?
Of course. I won't miss this chance to spend more time with you all.
Alright.
The number of apathy syndrome cases
Oh my
is
god, again
down
with the
from
apathy
last
syndrome.
month, which seems to mark an end to the strange illness. In spite of this, surveys have shown that the public's everyday stress levels remain high, according to an investigation by the Ministry of Health and Welfare.
No, tell us those results.
When did it get so late?
It's almost midnight.
Wait, what?
It's hard to believe we passed the evening so quickly.
You just have a
Not doing
notification
anything in
to tell
particular.
you it's
I
late?
suppose it's because sitting here with you all brings me back to the time we spent together.
I think I know what you mean. I have so many memories of this lounge that I find myself wanting to come back to it.
It's the same for me. When I'm here, I can't help but reminisce on those days. It's funny, since, well, the things that happened back then weren't exactly pleasant.
Where's Akihiko at?
I get you on the past and all, but isn't there something still off about the present? I feel like everywhere I go,
I see his
people
face.
goofing around like nothing else matters. It's like Strega's dumb ideas never got out of their heads, you know? I mean, is that the kind of world we almost died to protect?
I don't think we ever found out what exactly happened to
Really
Strega.
grown up, Junpei-san.
I don't need to hear that from you.
It's out of our hands, I'm afraid. We may have prevented the fall, but there's only so much we can do to reform society.
Yeah, I guess. But still.
And that's all for the weather.
What?
At the tone, the time will be 12 a.m.
Oh,
What was that?
Right at midnight. No way. Is it the dark hour again?
it's not green. It's a little different.
Nah, everything's fine out there.
Wait, the news.
Good evening. It is now March 31st. Here are the latest news reports.
Huh? The 31st just ended, didn't it? Did the anchor misread the date?
Jeez, man. Is that all it was? Oh, I guess even the news people screw up every once in a while. You really had me going there for a second.
Weird. My phone says it's the 31st, too.
So, like, it's gotta be a false alarm, yeah?
That's a sensible assumption to make for now.
But something felt
off.
You guys didn't hear that loud bang?
It's getting late. We should probably call it a night. I know we wanted to say goodbye to the dorm with a bang, but not like this.
Yeah, not like that bang.
Would it be alright if I returned to my room? I have preparations to make for the move tomorrow.
Oh, of course. Good night, Aigis.
Night.
I'd best contact Yukari and Akihiko, just in case.
Yeah, where's Akihiko at?
When I close my eyes, I remember the last moment I spent with him.
My god, why does it keep on turning off auto?
The day he fell asleep. We brought him back to our dorm, fear beginning to well up within us. And the next morning, our fears became reality. He was lost to us.
Oh, so they did think he was
For some
simply
time after
asleep
that,
at first.
I fell into depression and began having the same dream night after night. A dream where I run after him, calling his name,
Which is?
but can never catch up.
What's his name?
As
Say
he
it
was
out loud.
alive, I promised to protect him, and I made that my reason for living. But now, that promise can never be fulfilled. Then, one day, my sadness suddenly left me, as if a mysterious fog had lifted. I stopped dreaming, and I now no longer require sleep. It's no use. I can't sleep. Can I really continue living like this?
You just leave bullet shells on the ground?
Butterfly?
Oh, God.
Huh? What's going on?
Aigis, are you awake?
Yes. The door is open.
Aigis, come quick! We need you!
Has something happened?
My
Are we
controller
under attack?
violently vibrated on when that happened.
It's hard to describe. The lobby floor suddenly opened up, and... Anyway, we need to hurry to the lounge.
Understood.
Alright, what
Come
happened?
to think of it, that day I stopped dreaming. That must have been when all this actually began.
Oh look, it's the scene from the trailer.
What's going on?
Again with turning off auto.
Are you okay?
Be careful, Aigis. Whatever it is, it's not human.
A shadow? No, you're... impossible. You're just like me?
You're... Aigis.
Who are you? Why are you doing this?
I'm Metis. I've come to protect you.
Protect me?
These people pose a threat to you. Therefore, I will eliminate them.
What are you saying? I won't let you hurt them.
Oh, is this the first
But I
fight?
have no choice. I can't let you interfere. It's for your own good.
Alright, let's see how this is. Let's see how rusty I am with fights. Wait a second. That's not how the room looked.
Stand aside.
I can do this.
Oh my god, how long it's been since I last played. I suppose it doesn't really matter how much I use up right now.
This is my duty.
If you back down, I won't hurt you.
A persona. How are were you able to summon one too? Summoning! Persona!
Yeah, I'm about to lose. Like, will I be able to survive this? If I should have raised my own attack from the start.
What is optimal? Persona! It is time.
Oh, pfft, I'm all. Oh, uh-oh. I guess I got no choice but to do this.
Please, don't resist.
This was probably scripted.
Combat system offline.
I wonder if it's actually possible to lose that.
You're stronger than I thought. So it's come to this. Is that? Even this? Aigis! Hamada! I can't move. All threats must be eliminated. I won't let this happen again! What?
Cool.
On Earth?
It doesn't look exactly the same. Does she have those kind of like Barbie-shaped feet?
What is... Sister... Aigis, no!
Awakening to a new power. Aigis's Athena has metamorphosized into Orpheus. Oh, is now she's now going into the Velvet Room? Undeterminate. What?
Huh?
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
That's a big-ass nose.
Ah, it appears we have a very rare guest indeed. Are you human? Or merely humanoid? It seems your destiny is similar to mine.
Similar to yours?
Where am I? Who are you?
Forgive my manners. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Igor, and this is my assistant Elizabeth. We both reside here in the Velvet Room.
Pleased to meet you.
This place exists between mind and matter. It is a room for those who have forged a contract. Yes. In awakening to the power of the wild card, you are now bound to a contract. Henceforth, you shall be our guest in the Velvet
wild card?
Surely you know that of which I speak. The ability to wield multiple personas and their powers. Until recently, a young man with the same talent was our guest here.
What was his name?
Are you saying that you knew him?
Indeed, I did. He achieved a marvelous thing.
Which him? Igor knows all of them.
Answer to life.
The answer to life.
The power you have gained is a means to attain that answer.
If I were to find this answer, would it mean my death?
All who live journey in search of the answer, and they find it at the journey's end. If you have close ties to people you call friends, remember this. Strength of heart, when united, is barred by no door. It was the same for that young man, and that is all I can tell you. Well then, I mustn't hold you here any longer. It would appear that an ordeal is about to unfold upon your return.
That feeling again.
I am certain you will require our help in the future. Please take this.
Da 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 da. Alright, Velvet Key.
It would be best if you came here of your own free will next time.
And how exactly would I do that?
Farewell.
You don't exactly specify how one does that.
I once made a choice to live. So much has changed since then, myself included. If this new power is a sign that I'm drawing closer to life, does it mean that the answer at the end of the journey is death? I was surprised at the time to discover how little the possibility bothered me.
Wait, where'd all that armor come from?
Aigis!
Glad to see you awake. You really scared us passing out like that.
Yukari-san.
Mitsuru-senpai asked me to come just in case, and I get caught up in something like this? Come on, seriously?
I'm sorry for worrying you. What's all this?
While I was fixing your body, I added some additional equipment. We found some strange things under the floor. There was no sign that you would wake up, so instead of waiting, we tried everything we could.
What do you mean under the floor?
I see.
It still sucks though, getting bossed around by her like that.
Under the floor?
That girl told us, if you want to protect Aigis, you should put that on her.
Hey, sounds like you've had a rough time. No worries here, though. She's on her best behavior now.
I guess she wasn't lying after all. Anyway, she can't cause any trouble now. We have our evokers this time.
What's that gonna do?
Man, why do you gotta bust things up like that? It's my turn to clean the place today. How about you quit it with the silent treatment and say something?
Like, were there personas even work out here?
Huh?
You serious? You were sleeping all this time?
Oh!
You were looking pretty comfy there. Guess you don't think of us humans as much of a threat, huh?
It's just, I was tired after going into Orgia mode, so...
Into what mode now?
Did you cooperate with them in order to help me?
The reason I came here in the first place was to protect you. You don't need to restrain me. I won't attack anyone anymore.
Lies.
Why the sudden change of heart? You can't expect us to trust you without an explanation.
Well, it's because I thought you wouldn't like me if I did.
Let's release her.
Okay, just like that.
I don't know if she can be trusted, but I believe she has no intention of attacking us any further. Besides, if she's really like me, then the restraints won't hold her anyway.
Yeah, I kind of figured. Yeah, I was thinking, like, what was the point? Wouldn't she be able to break out regardless?
Friggin' non-stop shifts were for nothing.
First, tell us who you are and your purpose in being here.
My name is Metis. As you can see, you and I are essentially sister units. In fact, you are the reason why I'm here. I've come to save you from this hopeless situation.
A hopeless situation? Did something happen while I was asleep? Speaking of which, how long was I asleep?
Since our battle ended, I'd say about a day and a half has passed. Yet today is still March 31st. Tomorrow and all the days after it will also be March 31st. At this rate, it will last forever. Didn't you feel it? The moment time looped?
Looped? Do you mean what we felt at midnight? Then, are you saying that the same day is repeating itself?
It's Groundhog Day.
That's not all. We haven't been able to leave the dorm either. That makes 2 ways we're trapped here.
What? But how could that...
Both space and time are being distorted by the abyss of time beneath us.
The... abyss of time?
It's difficult to explain. It'd be easier to show you.
I'll lead the way. Please, follow me.
Oh, so they've all already seen it. It's just Aigis who hasn't.
Hey! Who made you the boss?
Still, where was Akihiko this whole time? What the hell? Did we walk downstairs and not outside?
This is the abyss of time. It's uncharted territory that I believe spreads underground, much like the roots of a tree.
How could something like this have appeared under the lounge?
Is that where Aigis' new armor
The
came
abyss
from?
of time was just a small, self-contained space. But then one day, it started growing rapidly and eventually spread to your dorm.
It's clear just by looking at it that this place wasn't man-made. It might be the product of some dangerous power, just like Tartarus was.
Oh, sheesh. Haven't we had enough of that kind of stuff already?
I'm not sure words alone can fully convey what's happening. But the flow of time here is abnormal. That's why time is looping. And why you can't leave the dorm.
I like the
only
music.
solution is to find a way to somehow eradicate the abyss of time.
Eradicated? How are we supposed to do that?
I've already tried the simplest method that has the highest probability of success.
Which
eliminating
is?
all of you.
Oh.
The abyss of time is linked to this dorm, as if drawn to it. And for some reason, you are the only ones who can perceive the time loop.
You could have just
Clearly,
bombed the
there's a
dorm.
strong connection between all of you and what's happening.
So that's why you attacked? To eliminate us?
What the hell? We've never even heard of this place before.
If there is another way, it can only be found by entering the abyss of time. You'll have to discover the cause and strike at its source.
So you want us to investigate it under the assumption that we'll have to fight?
That's why I insisted on the extra equipment to protect Aigis.
Hold on. You're joking, right? Are you seriously telling us that we have to risk our lives again like we did with Tartarus?
Never mind that. How are we supposed to just believe whatever you say and jump into that freaky place blind?
Well, do you have a better plan? The basement of your dorm is an infinite abyss. Time is looping, and you can't reach the outside world.
If we can't leave the dorm, how will we eat? If we're stuck here long enough and we run out of food, are we going to starve to death?
What's preventing these guys from just opening the door and just stepping outside?
If the current situation continues, things could get worse. This is your only option if you want to survive.
Naturally, we all want to survive. But you
Man,
attacked us
Junpei,
the minute you
he's
saw
worried
us.
about food, not even
You
worried
must
about
understand that
if
we
he can
can't
see
simply
Chidori
entrust our
again.
lives to you.
I'm not even buying your reason for being here. You say you want to protect Aigis, but what's in it for you?
Yeah, where did she come from?
What's in it for me? I'm doing this because I care about her. I mean, she's all I have.
About that, your story doesn't fit the facts. Aigis was the last of her series. No other units were produced after her.
Well, then she was produced before.
And on top of that, it bothers me that you talk like you've been in the abyss of time from the start. I thought this was supposed to be uncharted territory that was unconnected to the outside world until recently.
Well,
Aren't you supposed to be an anti-shadow weapon anyway? Attacking us humans to save Aigis doesn't make sense.
that's...
Well, we're waiting. Hope you've got a good answer.
Damn, she
You
got
better
called
not be
out.
thinking you can get away with pulling a fast one on us again.
Enough about me! What good is knowing any of this anyway? Besides, haven't I already told you that there's no time to waste? Now follow me, or are you giving up so soon? Because if you are, you should have just let me kill you in the first place.
But you still haven't given us a reason to trust you enough to follow you.
Just say...
You're right. We may have no choice but to enter this place. But if you continue to act this way, we'll have to go on without you.
Huh? Without me? You couldn't possibly. You need me! I know the most about the Abyss, and...
As if. What do you know about what we need?
What happened to uncharted territory?
We all risk our lives for each other. If you think so little of my friends, you can't come with us.
No.
Might suck, but if that's how you're gonna be, then we'll just leave you here by yourself.
By... myself?
Oh, not happy with that? If you'd rather be our enemy, then we can settle things right here.
We don't have to go that far.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please don't be mad at me.
What would actually be able to stop her from just following us anyways?
From now on, I will. So please don't leave me.
We couldn't exactly chain her down.
Look, even if you change your tune now, it's not like we're gonna start trusting you.
Still, though, maybe it's true that all she really wants is to protect Aigis-san.
Well, Senpai, should we take her with us? Because if this is our only choice, I just want to hurry up and get it over with.
Okay, everyone, listen up. It seems that once again, we must engage in both exploration and battle. I've been thinking it over, and I believe Aigis should take command. If someone with the power to change personas is in charge, we can proceed the same way as before.
How did you know she could?
And if you, as the leader, approve of it, then I have no objections to Metis accompanying us.
Wait a second. For all you knew, she could have just had another evolution. How do you know she just changed personas? How did you know she can do that now? She never mentioned that to you.
Mitsuru-san. If you want to protect me, you must fight to protect us all. Whatever happens, you can't hurt my friends. Can you promise me that?
Yes! I promise.
This better not come back to bite us in the ass.
Hey, Aigis. Since Mitsuru-senpai just mentioned it, what's up with you suddenly having his power?
I honestly don't know. When I thought we might lose someone else, I got scared. And suddenly...
Metis, was it? Do you know anything about this?
I just met her. How would I know? Anyway, if you already know someone with that same power, why not just ask them?
If we're going to end up fighting again, we'd better make sure we're outfitted properly.
Well, as far as the school records are concerned, you and I are technically still Gekkoukan students.
Yamagishi, could I ask you to retrieve the armbands from the command room?
Of course. Oh, and as for the things we found when the floor opened up, I put them in the command room. So I'll look into them once I have a chance. Maybe I can learn something.
So that extra armor for Aigis really was just somewhere down here.
Aigis? I promise to listen to what you say. So, could I call you my sister?
Go right ahead.
Thank you, sister.
Okay, why is this not voice acted? The Abyss of Time, a strange and mysterious dimension that has suddenly appeared out of nowhere. Until we find the reason for its presence, we will be unable to leave the dorm. You know, I was thinking about that. Yukari wasn't even in the dorm when the time loop started. So did she feel the time loop? Like, the moment she stepped back into the dorm, was she then no longer able to go out? Or, like, how did it work if you weren't in the dorm to begin with when it started? We must begin looking into its depths at once. Ugh, the depths again? First it was the depths of Mementos, now it's the depths of Hyrule.
Every time I get geared up, my brain gets into this mindset, like, time to get it done. You know?
No, actually, I don't know. I'm just happy I get a match with my sister.
She got all pouty the moment we changed clothes. I would have thought she just wanted an armband.
We just happen to have another one that fits her perfectly?
Still, it's a good thing you've got one on. This way, I can get a detailed read on your vitals.
Is that what these were for? And not just like a uniform for the team? When Menace's theurgy gauge is maxed, her theurgy orgy mode Orgia mode can be used. Once Orgia is activated, Metis will automatically attack during her turn for 3 rounds unprompted. During Orgia, oh my god. Orgia, oh my god, they couldn't have picked a better name. Is it Orgia or Orgia? Because you don't need me to tell you what that sounds like. During Orgia mode, her attack and defense will increase significantly. Keep in mind that once Orgia mode ends, Metis will overheat, rendering her immobile for her next turn. It kinda sounds the same as Aigis.
I had some extras prepared, but I didn't expect we would need them again.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
is everyone ready to start exploring? Are we missing anything?
Okay. At least, I literally just asked. We just happen to have another one? At least they threw in the line that says where it came from.
I don't think so, but I've got a bad feeling about this. Junpei here might not, but what about the rest of you?
Yeah, I can't put my finger on it, but it does feel off.
Agreed. Something's not sitting quite right.
Is it the fact that we're missing a certain someone?
I'm the only one hyped? Wait, hold up. I definitely feel something. You think? Maybe?
Yamagishi, have there been any changes to our readings?
Well, I don't know how to put this, but they're indicating that everyone's strength has weakened significantly, which may prove to be an impediment.
Ain't that, like, really bad for us? Is it because of that abyss of time thing?
I don't seem to be affected. Are you sure it's not simply because you're all weak?
Damn.
Oh, we're weak, are we?
Save it for later, Akihiko. So if it's not because of the abyss, does it have something to do with us?
We did take a step back from fighting for a while, so that's probably the biggest factor. More importantly, your persona's output is currently unstable, so their abilities are partially limited right now.
Maybe we just forgot how to fight? Does muscle memory even go away? Not that it really matters. All we can do right now is work with what we've got.
Oh, easy for you to say. Aigis, you're nervous too, aren't you?
I'm uneasy. She's right. It doesn't matter. Wow, I kind of didn't expect to answer as Aigis. You know what? I'll say something so that my friends can also feel reassured.
Right?
I
don't know. Seems like it'll be pretty rough.
Why not have that voice acted then? What? You have a character that actually speaks for once in the game, like as we play. Why didn't you just have those lines voice acted?
You have nothing to worry about, sister. I'll be there for you.
Well, now that we've established the situation at hand, I'd like to set expectations a bit before we head out.
If Aigis can
I'll
understand
stop right on my
Koromaru,
own
shouldn't
to find
Metis
out
be able
whether
to
or
as
not
well?
there's more to those materials we found underground.
Flying solo, huh? I guess you are the only one who can identify that sort of thing, though.
I'll regroup with everyone once I learn more. There's something else I want to look into as well, so it's more efficient for the team to progress without me there. Your objective is to see if the Abyss of Time connects to anywhere else besides the dorm. And since we don't know how much time this will take, it's imperative that we secure our supply routes.
Oh, in that case, kinda seems like a job for Koromaru, don't it? I mean, he's sharper than a human. You know, with his sense of smell and all. Yeah? Your game, bud? I'm a little worried about us being weaker than usual, though. So, how about I come with you?
All right, I'll let the two of you handle that then. Iori, Koromaru, and I will go about our own tasks. Everyone else, follow Aigis' command and focus on exploring. I'm counting on you, Aigis.
So it seems like I have Akihiko, I have Yukari, I have Ken, and then maybe I choose between Koromaru and Metis. So I got 5 options of characters to put onto my team.
That's what I like to hear. And you can count on me to bring back results too.
Honest to God, you really actually could have just had those lines voice acted. Like, come on now.
And we better get to it.
Okay, I can finally talk freely now.
Excuse me.
Did you need me to explain anything? Tell me about the Abyss of Time. Tell me about your abilities. Not at this time, no.
I think
I believe the Abyss has spread beneath us like the roots of a tree. Basically, it branches out in various directions, going deeper and deeper down. And the area right below us is the desert of doors. Each door there seems to lead a different place. We should be able to use them to traverse to other areas.
Excuse me.
Where exactly did she come from then? Did she also come from the Kirijo group?
So you see.
The weapon I wield is different from yours. It's a heavy melee weapon with some range. My persona's name is Psyche. Unlike you, I can only summon one persona, but I don't lack for sheer strength and determination. Oh, yikes. Our table. Was there an open hatch this whole time underneath our table?
Hi.
I guess there's something I wanted to ask you. Is it possible that you can no longer activate Orgia mode? There's no way it has been called that this whole time and I haven't noticed. You're correct. Would you happen to know why? I thought something was off when I was backing you up in combat. As for what's causing it, well, it doesn't look like you're malfunctioning, but how should I put it? It's almost as if you forgot how to activate it. Sorry, sounds a bit silly. It looks like Metis is able to activate Orgia mode, but I don't think you're malfunctioning. Honestly, it's almost as if you forgot how to activate it.
Hey.
So that abyss of time down there is what caused all this, huh? Guess we'll have to go in and try to figure this out again. Figure this all out. Sounds like no one has a clue what's really in there, but there's all the more reason to check it out.
Not good.
Slacking off on training can impact both boxing and actual battles. It's too bad I've fallen out of practice. I'll have to work harder to get back to where I was before. What happens? I really can't leave? The door won't budge. It's almost like it's frozen. So Yukari really did kind of screw herself because she was out. She wasn't in the dorm when it started, so she came back in and she can't get out.
Precisely.
It doesn't seem as though this problem will simply resolve itself. We may have to fight. Don't worry, whatever the cause may be, we'll overcome it. We've already saved the world once after all. That said, I'll be investigating on my own for some time. I'll leave the rest to you, Aigis.
So,
I feel like it's not just my persona abilities that were affected. I can't handle my weapon as well as I used to either. I guess battling is kind of like studying. You have to keep at it if you want to maintain a certain level of aptitude.
Alright, here goes nothing.
Kinda worried about what could happen in there, but Koromaru and I will go check things out. Leave finding supplies to us. You can just concentrate on exploring, Ai-chan. I can't understand what Koromaru-san is trying to say as well as I did before. Oh. It seems as though he wishes to head into the abyss and explore, I think. Oh. Just gonna have a look around. Wait, this door is glowing. Check his room. This was his room. Something feels strange behind here, and the door won't open. I guess if you machines can break apart chains, surely you can knock down a door. Any other glowing doors or something new I should know about? Okay, I can finally have a chance to say this. So, because it's been a while since I last played this game, I have some time to actually think about and really take this game in. So it's no surprise that, you know, it does seem like this game is the darkest and most depressing Persona game I've played yet. All of those consoles are powered off right now. I've also had some time to really take in, like, which character do I like the most? I'll be honest, my top is still Mitsuru. In terms of second place, though, is it bad if I actually like Aigis second now? Don't look at me like that. I know I'm not the only one out there who likes Aigis. Third place, I gotta say Yukari. Because, I'm sorry, but Fuka just feels kind of bland. I mean, I like her, but it's like, I like the others better. It's the communal refrigerator. We likely won't be using it anymore. What do you mean anymore? Weren't supplies a big issue? If we do find supplies down there, won't we need some sort of, you know, cool area to store it? Anyways. I don't see anything else to do, so I suppose we have to go down. Maybe I should save the game first. What happens to... Okay, saving the game has its own entirely different saving spots. It's always gonna say March 31st. You know, I did hear something before playing this game. I did hear about something regarding a time loop. You know, we're in Groundhog Day.
Hi.
Did you guys hear the theory about Groundhog Day and the fact that he was stuck in that time loop for 10,000 years? Damn, can you imagine that? Stuck in a time loop for 10,000 years? Only you know. No one else knows. Oh!
Huh? What was that just now? That thing went through this door, didn't it?
Bruh.
What's going on?
I'm not sure either. It all happened so quickly.
Ain't no way you didn't recognize the back of his head.
Why not start our exploration here then? Not like we have much else to go on. Couldn't hurt to pursue anything suspicious.
All right, then I'll leave this to you.
Is he going to be guiding us on which way to go? Alright, what's the aesthetic gonna look like? Wait a sec, why'd you teleport me all the way back here? Okay, so let's see. How many doors are there? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there looks like there's gonna be like maybe 7 areas we need to explore. You know, before just even buying the DLC, I kind of imagined like maybe this would be an additional 10 hours of gameplay. No, this is closer to like maybe 30 hours of gameplay. Oh, am I not coming with you this time? Let me think about it. Well, I definitely want to try her out since she's new. Koromaru always kicks ass, so I'll bring him along. Oh, no, wait, never mind. He and Junpei are doing something. Right.
Hey.
Now, question is, do I want Ken or do I want Akihiko? Didn't Ken have healing moves? Okay, let's go.
What?
Wait, what'd that say for the door? The dark figure from before. It went in here, right? You don't think that was...
I'm so sorry.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to get carried away. This appears to be the first door. I wonder what we'll find inside. Well, if we don't go through it, then we can't do anything about the current situation. I suppose we have no choice but to enter. Are you ready? I'll do my best to support you. I am also wondering, like, how exactly does Metis have this higher... What the hell? It feels like an ordinary building inside. I'm going to take a quick look. Huh? These readings? Oh no. Shadows, be careful everyone. I'm sensing multiple shadows inside. Everyone, assume your battle positions. Wow, look at this place. Look at how liminal this looks. I was wondering too, like, how was Metis able to be so much more expressive? There's a shadow directly ahead of you, though it doesn't seem to have noticed you yet. Aigis, since you're equipped with firearms, I bet you could shoot them from afar. If there's enough distance between you and the shadow, then I don't think they'll notice you. How about giving it a try? Types of attacks and encounters. You can fire by pressing square while exploring to hit an enemy. Doing so will start combat. Striking an enemy from behind will trigger a chance encounter when you have where you have the advantage at the start of combat. If the enemy attacks you first, a pinch encounter will occur, placing you at a disadvantage. Although you can fire at enemies from afar, the sound may attract other foes. Try to quickly initiate chance encounters to gain the upper hand for easy victories. Okay, at least they implemented something so you don't just overdo it. When Aigis fires one of her weapons, an enemy a certain distance in front of her will be automatically targeted. An auto-targeted unit will be indicated with a target mark. You will have a greater precision when firing at these enemies. Let's try it. Hold on, Aigis. The enemy will notice you if you get too close. Try pulling back and shooting from afar. Come on! Why'd that take so long?
The enemy is wide open. I can do this.
Wow, we are down to some basic attacks now.
This is mine too.
Nice loading. Ooh, I wonder what her all-out attack screen looks like. Yeah, I didn't notice the attack, not the attack. I didn't notice the loading screen did look a lot like, you know, aside from Naruto running, it did have a lot of ass shakes in it. Okay, money. What do I need money for? If I can't even leave the dorm to buy stuff, what do I need money for? I'm playing on easy mode, or whatever I'm playing on. I'll take the Pixie.
Mission complete.
Wait till you leave the dorm to buy stuff. That was a lot of ass shaking right there.
What is optimal?
Will this work?
Okay. Huh. Let's try it. PS4 loading speeds engaged. Oh, you know what? Speaking of which, earlier today, the day I'm playing this, it was also the reveal day for the PS5 Pro. Now, I don't have a PS5, like, at all. I didn't buy one years ago when it first came out. And, I do need one for GTA 6.
How can I help my sister?
Unless I'm willing to, you know, wait a little while and just play it on PC. So if I were to buy a PS5, then I'd definitely, you know, at least go for the Pro version. But issue with that is, it's digital only. I'm not trying to do none of that. Okay, no. Wait, I have other moves too. Bro, $1,000 for PS5 Pro, exactly. Shit is $700 USD. When you translate that to Canadian money, that's like 950 bucks. And then plus tax, that's like $1,000. Games aren't even included. Book of Fabrication. I mean, I'm not saying I plan to get a PS5 anytime soon. Only reason I even would is to play GTA 6. What the hell? Oh, that's the staircase to go down. Okay, so now I know the way down looks like a pit to hell. What if you shoot without any target? That's exactly it. I shoot with no targets. Infinite ammo as well. I got Herschel's infinite ammo shotgun. Rest in peace to Scott Wilson. God, I hope I didn't say his name wrong. His name was Scott Wilson, yes? Alright, so we are literally going into a pit to hell. Running attacks? It's as I feared. This place is just like Tartarus. What isn't at this point? Like, honestly, what isn't at this point? We got Mementos, we got the TV world. What isn't like Tartarus at this point? And that thing we saw earlier, I have a bad feeling about this place. Please proceed with caution.
Everyone ready?
Running attack. It's a spread move. Alright, we'll be needing to pick up Twilight fragments again. A lot of ass shaking once again.
Time for a thrash. This is my resolve. Orpheus! I'll end this. Now!
By the way, did you hear my rankings on the Persona 3 girls earlier? Let's see what my opinion is. Let's see what my opinion is on Metis later on. She is cute, I will admit that. She does have a cute face. But let's see what her character's like. She does have this like very giddy character, from what it looks like so far.
Prepare yourself. What is optimal?
Okay, all three are weak. Great. Less things for me to think about.
I can do this. Orpheus! Orpheus!
I still have a lot of questions regarding Metis. Like, where did she come from? Like, why didn't we hear about her the entire time? Obviously, she's more than likely, you know, developed also by the Kirijo group. But, you know, just like Mitsuru said, I thought Aigis was the last one.
Nice! That went well!
No, not auto-recover. How do I see the map again? Wait, what? No. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. Yeah, how do I see the map again? There we go.
Alright, bring it on! Summoning!
I don't think we found the weakness of Hone Edge here yet. No. No, how do I...
I'm all ready to go. Your turn. Leave it to me.
Let's see if this thing is by chance weak to ice, because I do want to see what her all-out attack swing looks like. Oh, I guess not. Okay. Bruh. Just get rid of you, because
What's the best move?
you know what, let's see what her melee attack looks like.
I can do this. Persona!
I probably could have finished this thing off with remaining melee attacks and then, you know, save the SP. The background looks like that one hallway in the Forest Temple in Ocarina of Time.
We did it!
I shoot the treasure chest, it doesn't do anything. What's the point of me finding these treasure items anyway if I can't even leave to sell them? Where do I go? Okay, there's a path there I didn't explore yet.
Come on, let's keep moving.
By the way,
Oh, Aigis, I wanted to mention something. I'm sure you know this, but please keep an eye on everyone's health, and their health gets low. And if their health gets low, make sure they recover. As long as we work together, I know we'll be fine. I'm counting on you, leader.
Let's get this over with.
Yeah, let's make the first move.
Summoning. Persona.
Man, I know I'm saying this now, given we're really early in. Being able to ambush the enemy a little bit far range is so helpful. I'm sure it'll become more difficult later on.
Nice work, everyone. Hey, I know we're not exactly best friends, but do you really have to glare? Like it or not, we gotta work together to get out of this. You, me, Aigis, everyone.
I'm not glaring.
What?
You're right. I was glaring.
Okay. Thanks for being honest, I guess.
Do we have longer conversations now?
It's an enemy.
Oh my god, long range sneaking up is so helpful. What was this? No one really needs it. Well, I suppose maybe Ken does. Ah, fine. That was probably a big waste. It was a waste since he lost the HP anyways. Okay, I haven't tried electric on these guys. Have I tried wind? I have not.
It'll take a little more time. Exceptional stuff to do this. It won't lose. Exceptional stuff. So easy. And that's how it's done.
Oh, right! I can change personas with her now. That's why I've been getting more personas. Oops. I need some time to get used to the fact that I'm playing as Aigis, and that I can change her personas now, too.
We found a way down.
Alright, well, yeah, we found the pit to hell, so where else do we have to explore? Oh, God!
We won't hold dangerous. Stay on guard.
Okay, what else do I have now? Weak damage to all. Pretty good. Yeah, let me do this. Okay, good to know. No ice, good to know.
And now,
Well, 3 out of 4. That's actually pretty good.
this work?
Oh, now I know you're weak to bless or light. Really?
That about does it. No shadows detected.
Oh, the choices. Major Arcana cards. Besides the minor Arcana cards that occasionally appear during shuffle time, Major Arcana cards might also rarely appear. Only one of each Major Arcana card may be acquired per expedition. The number of Major Arcana cards you can acquire in the same trip to the Time of Abyss is also limited. So much reading. When you've acquired the maximum number of Major Arcana cards and Arcana Burst, well, isn't this the same thing we had before? Sure. My God. Well, I don't really care about too much. I guess I'll take the money for whatever use that has.
That was great, sister.
Medical powder. Great. Is it that, you know, Colombian white? Is it that? I shouldn't say that.
Oh, there's a treasure chest. Let's go. It's a strong one. Be on your guard. Now.
Now's the time. I won't lose.
Are you serious? Okay, I can finally see what her all-out attack screen looks like.
Well done. That's not an enemy. What should I do? This is my
She reminds me of someone. I can't figure out who. She really reminds me of someone. Is it Lucina because of the mask?
How did I do, sister?
Anything for her.
I'll always give my all for my sister. Look, a treasure chest.
No, her face design really looks like someone else. I can't figure out who. She really looks like someone else. I can't figure out who she looks like.
Sister, a shadow.
It reminds you of Aigis. No, I'm serious. Her face design really looks like someone else. I can't figure out who. Do I want to use these theurgies to not waste them? But that only does it to one foe.
Will this work?
I think I know what all of their weaknesses anyways. Those other two should be weak to fire.
Ready to switch in. Aigis, switch with me. This is my resolve.
What the? What am I doing? I just messed that up. Oh, maybe I should have. Maybe I should take you down first. Oh, I messed that up. Whoops. I'm also curious to see what her theurgy looks like, too.
Mission complete.
Oh yeah, is Aigis's screen slightly different because she now has extra armor?
That went well.
Like, is she in the same pose and everything? It's just the extra armor's different?
That teleporter can take us back to the entrance, but I can keep going.
Okay, good to know that there are still teleporters. Just look at the ground design for the way the gates go down.
There could be something good in there.
Oh shit, I didn't even see you.
I'll start preparing the analysis. I'm still setting up. It'll take a little.
Well, we know the weakness of all of them. Just don't mess it up this time.
Excellent. Enemy down by a lot. You can count on me. Switch with me. Here I go. This is my resolve. Orpheus! You really let him have it. Go ahead. Okay. I have to do this. Isis! Exceptional sight. This could end it. Target locked. You're finished.
Guess I'll take this.
We did it.
I'll always give my all for my sister.
Okay.
Sister, I found it.
Yeah, looks to be everything. Wait, this reading. You're getting closer to a strong presence. Please be careful.
Whew, okay, time to move on.
She says we're getting close. It's at least like 3 more floors down. I would take a guess.
Engaging the enemy.
Okay.
Still setting up. It'll take a little more time.
Ah, screw it. I'll use my theurgy. Because why not? If I don't use it, it's just gonna go to waste.
Eat this!
Excellent. Enemy's been taken out. And now, great job about it.
Cool, and with that we found out what its weakness is.
Excellent.
How is he almost already out of both SP and HP?
Everyone, together!
Man, at this point, give me this.
Well, that's how we do it. Nice! That went well!
Do I need to heal or... No, it's just his SP that's completely gone by now.
You appear to be much shorter in stature compared to the others.
Well, that's just because they're older than me. I'm not short for my age.
I am.
Your age. I comprehend.
Shadow here.
Oh wow, I actually did hear that.
Let's go. There are 3 enemies. They look tough.
No? Does it do something?
This. Direct hit. Now's the time. Persona!
It's already gone? Persisted as it. You're finished. We did it.
Oh, how fitting. Get rusty blades from that.
Guess I'm growing up fast. I'm even stronger now. That went well.
Well, there's a direction to go. What's over here?
A treasure chest.
This looks like a dead end, so let's explore this room first.
The enemy is wide open. Go for an electric shock. My persona's ready.
God damn it, this guy has no SP left. Can I just, like, you know, conserve some SP with him and then... Well, I lost all my Theurgies, like, additional ones. 50%, but there's no point to me using this here, so I would waste it regardless. Do I have any electric? I have one electric move here. And now, oh right, I can't change personas now.
No.
Summoning.
Something else.
I just want to conserve some of his SP.
What's the best move?
Wait a second, why'd you guys get two moves? Is it because, like, well, you had the lion and the ball? Is that why?
In this situation, there's just one left. Enemy defeated. You're
should I
doing
do?
great, Yukari-chan.
I could have finished this really quick, but I'm trying to save some of his SP.
Victory is ours. Good work out there.
I don't mind my HP being fully restored.
That was great, sister.
Wait, there's a path over there I didn't even finish exploring.
A treasure chest.
Worth it.
We have the chance to hit first.
Just do any sort of damage.
Focus. Should I do? This is my
I think my party's HP is already maxed. I guess I'll take the EXP.
Keep your filthy hands off my sister!
Nice! That went well!
Shadow here.
Let's go!
Still setting up. It'll take a little more time.
Pull the trigger.
Ice it!
Wow, you guys don't answer!
We're not gonna go easy.
What was that? You know I don't care about no damn skill cards.
Great!
I'm always happy to team up with everyone! It looks like we can go down here. Okay, let's make some progress.
Can you believe when we first met Aigis, she ran away from us when we said hi to her? And now we're playing as her. How far we've come.
Preparing to engage!
Okay, so I need wind and ice. Poisma! Gee, I wonder what that move does.
You think you can hit me? I have to do this. Come!
Not that button. Not this one.
You can count on me. You'll pick me, right? You ready, Medic? Of course! What should I do? The enemy's gonna take care of it. Now! All out attack! Weapons deployed! Russia! Don't underestimate me. I'm doing better than ever.
It's been some time since we've done this, but I'm getting less nervous about it. I can't let myself get too relaxed either, though. I'll stay vigilant.
Yeah, it's been a while since I did this too. Okay, so this room just is a big interconnected room. Okay.
A treasure chest.
We have a chance to strike first.
Spears ready!
Eat this!
The enemy's been taken out. Great job, Amanakun.
You can count on me.
I don't use this, I waste it, so same thing. Can you give me back some SP, please? Thank you! I should have used that sooner.
Excellent.
Now's our chance! Let's do Let's finish this! How do you like that?
Fine.
Well, that's how we do it.
always happy to team up with everyone. It's a shadow. Be careful.
Okay, nothing. I don't think there's anything I need to deal with, as in like Amada.
Hold still. Just as I expected. You dodged it. Pull the trigger.
Wait, wasn't 1 week to win?
Like fire will work great.
Okay, no, not these ones.
Enemy defeated. You're doing great, Hikari-chan. Come forward. The enemy's down. Enemy down. You can count on me. Get up, sister. This is my resolve. Amazing, sister. Don't hold anything back.
Ooh, I'm tired. Oh, right, something I was supposed to mention. Haha. So the last time I played this game, I mentioned, like, you know, 3 months ago, since the last time I played this game, I mentioned that I basically knew what the game I would play next would be. Well, at first, I planned to play Luigi Galaxy next. But then, you know, I changed my mind. I thought, okay, like, let me, you know, set up the Wii U, play Mario Galaxy 2, and then that ended up taking a while. Oh my god. So, you know, the past 3 months have been pretty sloppy when it comes to, like, what games I've been playing. All because I last minute changed my mind on what it is I plan to do next. At first, you know, because it's been quite a couple years since I last played Galaxy 2, I wanted to replay the game on my own to just refresh my memory on it. And then after that, play the entire game again, except, you know, just record some videos on it. And to this day, to me playing this, I'm still not even done that. My plan was to finish Galaxy 2 and then play Luigi Galaxy 1. Yeah, clearly that took longer than expected, to the point I'm still not even done that now. So yeah, plans definitely changed very last moment.
I'm doing better than ever.
You know, now I'm thinking about it, now that I take a closer look, I don't think Orpheus actually looks any different. I said literally earlier, Orpheus even looks different. I don't think it does.
Let's go.
There is a spot all the way over there on the far right I haven't explored. Let's just move on. I don't think going all the way back there is worth it. Oh!
I just sensed something unusual run by up ahead. I wonder what it was. It seems to have gone down to a lower floor.
Fuka, aren't you able to scan floors and tell what things are? You really couldn't have found out what that was? Returning to the furthest explored floor. One-way teleporters are found throughout the Abyss of Time and can be used to instantly return to the Desert of Doors. Even after returning to the Desert of Doors, you can speak to Fuka by the entrance to return to the furthest explored floor. Heading back could be a good idea if you find yourself stuck. You know, that doesn't sound like a one-way teleporter to me. You know, just based off the name alone, I thought it would only take me one way. So it wouldn't be able to take me back to where I came from. To where I just was.
I've been thinking about that thing we saw. It's not a shadow, is it. Now that we finally have a lead, let's find out where it takes us.
I cannot believe these characters really can't figure out who that is. Or if it's not him, like actually if it's not him, they really can't figure out it even looks like him. So it seems like maybe there's a boss fight coming up. I don't know. This looks a little different. And there's the one-way teleporter right before it. So let me go back to the Desert of Doors, save, and then I'll come back. I thought you said I could talk to Fuka about it. That's not talking to Fuka.
How are you?
Not... Look at the way she goes downstairs. Just
Especially so. I wonder what's really going on here.
she looks like she's happily frolicking downstairs. I sent something really strong directly below us, I figured. You could be in for a fight as soon as you head down. Am I ready? Yes. One's green.
Multiple shadows ahead. It looks like they've been waiting for us. And that strange presence is there too. The same one from before. It's gone? I don't sense it anymore.
Did it? Was it there and it just faded away? I didn't pay attention. I didn't see.
There are 3 enemies. They look tough.
My persona's ready.
I'm guessing this won't work on them. Wait, what else do I have? I can use one of these. I mean, HP's not an issue with him.
This is it.
Oh, someone's weak to this. Or not weak, but I got a critical. Ooh, Theurgy. Let's use it on the big one.
It's my turn. Bring down on them.
Dang, that's it? It's not even at half health yet. Physical, okay. Sure. Oh, that's cool.
Thank you, sister.
I'm about to lose my cool.
Oh no, it erected a physical wall. Yay, it didn't do it on the one with the physical. No, you have physical, so I can't even do that to you. Damn it! I want to see what her looks like.
And now?
Yeah, yours is physical, so I can't use it on you. Or, you know. Okay, no electric. No electric on you, absolutely. Got it.
It is time.
What else do I have? I don't really have any moves that does spread. That, you know, isn't physical. God damn it.
I was careless. Aigis is down. This is bad.
Evasion successful.
You dodged it. Way to go, Metis.
Alright, let's see. Oh, that's right, it was just this. But I can see what it looks like.
This is for you, sister. You better brace yourself. Charging complete. Maximum Silver Maiden. Nice target eliminated. Persona. Keep it going, Meta. Last one. Target eliminated. My persona's Keep ready. It going, Meta. Help us.
Oh, whoops. Well, there really wouldn't have been anything I could have done.
I won't be beaten. Summoning. Orpheus.
Oh, now I find out you're weak to fire.
You really let him have it.
Is it just gonna be me and Ken doing this? Oh no, her too. And she's glowing too. Okay, that's a nice touch of detail. Come on.
Oh, enemies are ours. Good work out there.
Didn't I choose the game mode where my characters get healed up afterwards? Like if they faint? The High Priestess Arcana? Yeah, thanks. All out attack damage will increase until you quit exploring.
New power. I'll be a better fighter with this. Did I do a good job, sister? Oh, hello.
Phew, that was a tough enemy, but we managed to take it down. How are you feeling, Aigis? If you ever get tired or anything, be sure to let us know. With all of this happening so suddenly, being leader must be tough on you. I really appreciate you, and I'm fine.
No, that's not it.
It's no big deal, really. Being leader might be tough, but my sister led the way brilliantly.
That's wonderful.
It's all thanks to her that our fight went so smoothly. Don't you guys agree? Yeah, I was worried since we've been out of practice for so long, but now I feel confident that we can manage. Is everything okay? Yeah, something wrong?
Huh?
Yeah, it's nothing. Anyway, it looks like that figure's gone too. We might as well keep moving. Alright, the figure. What's really going on here, I wonder? It looks like there's a door up ahead. Aigis, could you give it a look? I don't think it's dangerous. It should just transport you somewhere. Is there anything else in this room? It looks like there are two ways on both sides.
Oh, that treasure chest looks pretty rare.
We have one Twilight Fragment. May as well use it. Bold bow. Give me one sec. Okay.
Hey! Thanks. What even was that figure anyway? Hard to believe it has nothing to do with us. Let's hurry and catch it. We'll get out of here for sure.
Seriously? People? Really? Speed band. Wouldn't adding more to your body as you move make you move slower? Alright. The pit to hell is this way. But I need to go through that door. Nothing else? This door. I wonder where it leads.
Perhaps...
The desert of doors. Maybe it's a checkpoint? Interesting. Well, now we know where the door leads. Expanded Desert of Doors travel. After defeating a shadow that guards a given floor, a new pathway to the Desert of Doors will be opened there. This allows you to use the Desert of Doors to travel between completed areas at your leisure. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of wondering if this is a good place to stop for today. Just cause I'm already at 2 hours, or about to be. I'm just about to be at 2 hours. I did start later tonight. Okay, so Ken no longer is the one to heal, but rather I am. Well, everyone's fine except for her. There we go. Thought you may have had new dialogue. Look at her feet! Well, at least she has some sort of like feet design this time. It really does remind me of Barbie. Wait, so... Oh, okay. So it seems like this circle of doors, minus this one. Once we get to like a checkpoint, then it's gonna be, yeah. Then what happens if I tried to go here? Am I supposed... the deepest would be where this door is. So maybe... So you're telling me there's going to be 2 options? Because this door does lead to the deepest. So I could choose either door to go through. And then later on when I go even deeper, like this door won't go to here anymore. How far can I go? Okay, I can't go too far. Is that the staircase to heaven? Just wow, look at this. This kind of gives me like Majora's Mask vibes. Okay, I think I'm gonna stop here for tonight because I don't want to go too late. I'm afraid that if I go back in there, I'll be here for like another hour. I'm gonna save this for next time. We're gonna finish whatever's in the first door next time. Wow, that was a weird sounding burp. Okay, I'm gonna end this here. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you all next time, where we will continue more of this game's DLC. Bye now.